The album begins with epic attempts, voices first speaking, then whispering, then simultaneously speaking and whispering.
Emotions and symphony swells with passion in a moment pulled straight from church pews. In the year of our Lord 2022, where bands are bashing us over the head with these interludes, this introduction does it better. I like it. Rock and roll rears its beautiful and maimed head on Long Distance Hell, a song that packs possibly 2 punches into less minutes than that, moving into a drum-filled wonderland, or more precisely, in field song. It's at this gorgeous moment on the record that I realize I am indeed listening to the correct band. I am going into this album and this band almost completely free of any knowledge, and to my virgin ears, this sounds like the hit single on the field song. This is sugary pop goodness, and I don't know how trailheads feel about going into this direction, but there is a heaven made of guitars at the 3-minute mark, and so far, I'm absolutely becoming a fan of this band that has a really awful band name. What were they thinking? This is, I don't even want to say it in the video. The mood goes warmer and warmer with the bundles of blankets and tendons wrapping around my body inside penny candle. At first meeting of this lovely young woman, I think she's going to be a real shoegazy individual, but she's not. She's relatable, and shapes are really deep. Psychedelia is produced at loud volumes on the rocker, No Confidence, which has me shaking my bald head like I have hair. But hey, it's called head banging, not hair banging, you beautiful people. I even hear some Steppenwolf influence on this song. Real Born to Be Wild vibes in the wilderness of paint strokes in your heart or something, man. String theme is straight out of a happy moment in Game of Thrones that never occurred. Some dialogue and aliens. And while I am anti-interlude, this is the best that I've been tortured with an interlude in some time. Stop doing interludes, you punk rocker guys! Speaking of punk rock and Green Day briefly, bleep everyone. YouTube does not like the names of these songs. It really speaks to my anxious soul, to my Green Day obsession. So that might be your in to this band if you kind of like the Green Day band a little bit. The Trailhead guys do a full 360 here as the record drops one full dimension from that punk rock outburst, shifting into the album's ballad, if there were in fact a ballad. Just when I think that this band is losing sight of where my ears are, the Britt Daniel feature grabs me by my hand. I'm not quite as dead as I was before she grabbed my hand. That was pretty magical. Pigments really grabs me with its pig arms. It loses me a little bit, however, as I am anti-interlude. Please stop interrupting music. You bleep words, it doesn't help. But I'm still pretty happy though. Golden Sail is a weird rocker of a track, while a lifeless melancholy serves as the main interlude, halfway mark in a 22-track list. The Middle Eastern influences show up at middle and further down the road of our bleeding hearts in the present day, the year of our Lord, 2022. A decent amount of electronic elements pop up out of some Star Trek dirt, which is neat. While the album starts to feel a little bit long in this middle forest, Millennium Actress is bold enough in its adventure as we come to the end of this Trail of the Dead, and it's one that takes us to a soaring end, the second bookend to follow the band's epic attempts at the beginning of the record. And does this album land on its feet, flippers on its wings, like a cat? For me and mine, it certainly does. This is an album that is jam-packed with all the flavors of t.o.d, from brustling and funny rockers to somber meditations on lifeisms that are extremely glossy and pop rocky. There's too many beeps and boops in spots, but at least they don't go on for too long. They're just kind of on the lily pads as you exist there within the realm of some really gorgeous and beautiful melodies. I'm giving this album a 3.4 out of 5.